What is up, my people? Okay, so recently I had to do this thing where I was making a monthly budget for somebody, and they got me thinking, budgeting, that's an important life skill to have. I should make a video about that. So today I'm going to be going down the three main things that you should be budgeting every month for. Big number one, essentials. You're going to want to be budgeting for your essentials. Now, essentials are things like rent and utilities, things that you have to go with. You will want a house, you will want a place to live. I would assume that you want water and electricity also. It's going to be groceries. People like to eat. Yeah. And then it's also the things that if you don't pay, people will hunt you down for. So things like credit card debt, student loan debt, any sort of debt that you owe somebody, you're going to want to be paying that every month. But if you're a young professional or a young adult and you just got out on your own, afraid of the world, not really sure where to start, you're not really thinking of auto insurance, health insurance, your own cell phone bill. You're not living with mom and dad anymore. You got to be paying these things. So, in theory, you want your essentials to be between 40 and 50%. It's probably going to be around there. For my personal budget, I kept it down to 40%, which is really good. I would recommend trying to do that. You're probably not going to get a lot less than 40%. That's pretty good for someone. So, between 40 and 50% for your essentials, paying all those things. If you have a car that's newer, making car payments, luckily for me, I have an older car that's all paid off. So I don't have to worry about that. But that plays into the number two thing that you're going to want to be budgeting for every month, and that is savings. Probably one of the most important things, other than paying the things that people will hunt you down for and that you need to survive, is going to be savings, because this is going to help you in the future. And you're going to pat yourself on the back for putting money away each month for savings. So, the first thing that I would recommend is putting some money away for investments. Personally, one of my favorites. I'm very much into investing. And so, if you are young enough like me that you don't have a salary job that provides you with company benefits like a 401k and you're just on your own, then you can take a nice chunk of money and put it all the way to investing in, I would recommend, S&P Select Sector funds. Investing in funds is a safer bet because of the way that they're spread out. They tend to grow at a steady rate, so I would recommend taking your investments, putting it straight into some funds. But if you are with a company that offers a 401k or a retirement plan at all, put some of that investment money into that because they will match you on that. And I would recommend putting at least or around 5% of your monthly income towards a 401k or a retirement fund that your company will match, because that's good. A good goal is if you can put 5% away and your company matches that each month, you're gonna be saving for retirement. You're gonna thank yourself later. The next big part is a savings account, just normal savings account. I call it an emergency fund in case you need money to reach into later in case something comes up unexpected. But then, apart from an emergency fund, there are going to be separate little things that you're going to want to save up for that you might not be thinking about. So, going back to what I said, I have an older car. It's all paid off. That's great. But the fact that I have an older car means that it is more likely to break down more often, and I'm going to need to be replacing parts. So, I have a part of my budget where I set aside money each month in case something will happen with my car. I set aside car repair money in case something's to happen, because it's more likely that it's going to happen. You're also going to want to set aside some money for clothes if you're buying your own clothes now, because it's not to say that it's likely that you're going to be buying new clothes every month, but you're going to want clothes when your ones you have now rip or they get old or they get a stain on them that won't come out. You're going to want some new, nicer clothes so you don't look like a hobo. Yeah, and then also another big thing for me, and probably for a lot of people, I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to go on vacation. So putting aside money each month that you have to build up a vacation fund is nice, because everybody needs to unwind and relax every now and then. And then that goes into the third thing that you're going to want to be budgeting for, and that is just free spending money. Because you got to enjoy yourself a little bit in life. You got to unwind a little bit. And so, oh, I didn't actually say this, but going back to the savings. Now, a good amount of savings percentage-wise of your monthly salary that you should be putting away, about 30%. I was actually fortunate enough that in my budget, I could put away 40% instead of 30. And so that's nice. I'd recommend in between 30 and 40. That's a good amount that you're putting away. And you're still saving for the future, and so it's just going to benefit you in the future. Now, going back to what I was going to say, free spending money. This is going to be I would recommend that it be the least amount that you're spending each month, but that it be enough that you're still able to relax and unwind and enjoy yourself. So this is going to be things like entertainment, going out to see movies, going bowling with friends, Top Golf, anything like that. Put money away for entertainments. Eating out with friends, going out, having nice dinners, and then also, if you have a special someone, you're going to want to budget for date night because that's an important thing. You don't want to have them come over and you make them some crappy salad every week all the time. That'll get a little bit boring. You're going to want to budget some money so you can take them out to a nice fancy restaurant, and also you don't have to make any food. Yeah, so those are the three main things. It's going to be number one, essentials, things that you can't live without, or things that people will hunt you down for to make you pay. Number two, savings, because that pays off in the long run and can lead you to financial freedom to be able to live the way you want. And number three, free spending money to spend on entertainment, eating out, enjoying yourself so that you don't drive yourself crazy. I hope that you can take some advice from what I said today, apply it to your own life, and may you be successful.